Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to All Signs Tarot, their feelings for you and energy check. Mondays are the fun days. This is where I dive in as much as I can about your person. And I look at Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. And I also check their energy and any actions towards you. I may roll some dice today, may have some fun. We'll see. Hello, everybody. Hello. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Virgo if you want to win a personal reading. We are almost done with Virgo season. That's so wild. And this Sunday, I am going live with Archer Astrology. I think we're going later in the day. Like, we haven't really I don't know if we did decide the time. I've been working on so much that I think it might be a little bit later in the afternoon, but we are going live this Sunday, so the equinox. So look forward to that. Please check out his channel if you haven't yet. Hello, Terry, Dory, Angel. We got Mojo in the house. We have the Limitless Babe. All right, May, dealing with a guy I met right before Labor Day. If you're already having problems with a new person, let him go before you get attached to him. That's my advice. All right, the girl. Look at you stumbling a little late. What were you up late last night? What's going on? Janet Soul Latte Tarot. Hello. Yes, we got Jojo Boo Boo here. I got my mojo back. All right. Guys, I still am sounding hoarse. I'm still sounding weird. I am weird. And so let's just deal with it. I was up studying. Okay. As long as you're studying and no game playing. All right. I think I've said everything. Yeah. Let's get going. We got Aries. Let's do the style minimum. Let's get the other. Boop, boop. All right. Let's go. Aries. I don't know what it is, Terry, but Coop88, hello. Long time. I don't know what it is, but my throat, I mean, I've been detoxing. Maybe that's what it is. I've been detoxing too. All right. Aries, and I got a pumpkin spice hot latte right here. I'm sure that's helping. Absolutely. Let's see. Sweet Stacy Carissa. All right, let's see what's going on with you and your person on your mind, their feelings for you, and the energy check. This is for September 15th to 22nd, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, if you want to look at their Venus. Let's see. All right, so the first one is going to be you. Well, you've been wanting somebody. You wanted to get together with somebody. You feeling somebody. All right, let's see your person. All right, your person disappointing you, still upset about something. You got fire energy or Scorpio energy. You're working overtime to manifest somebody in. You think this person is your soulmate, very strong soulmate. You can't get them off your mind. We have Gemini energy, Virgo energy as well. All right. Somebody's, thinking, we got the Three of Swords and the Judgment card. They're not feeling, they're thinking about something that happens, or they're dealing with separation right now, and they're not dealing well with it. All right. So their feelings, the Six of Swords, but they're not telling you then how much is bothering them. Whoa. All right. They are feeling some guilt. There's no doubt about that. It's weighing on you more than it's weighing on this person. You know, they're hoping that you guys can, you know, they're acting as if things are kind of cool, chill. They're not chill. They're not, they're stressing about either something they did to disappoint you. They made a bad judgment call. So it's weighing on them, their conscience, hoping you can, you know, smooth past it, get past it. Or they're trying to just act like everything's okay so that you guys can just kind of get past it. All right. You know, this person, you feel really close to this person. You're very attracted. You see yourself with this person. What's triggering them about you? The Seven of Pentacles. You're putting a lot of pressure on future plans. You know, talking about where things are going. And your person wants to see this go somewhere. But they don't have all the answers yet. They can't answer all your questions. I feel this person really stressing out about always having to have the answers and not wanting to disappoint you about the decisions. You know, their fear, the Five of Swords. Oh, this person here is, so what do they really want? Let's see, the Queen of Cups. Their next actions is the Ten of Cups. And what does Spirit want you to know? Four of Pentacles. All right, Seven of Wands. You're dealing with somebody here that's obviously a little bit defensive, all right? Let's throw that up. That's going to be always almost a given when you guys are here trying to figure out your person. You know, it's hard for this person to let go, let down their guard. All right, but they're here. You got this person hanging on the fence here. There's passion for you. They got you on their mind. All right, but this person feels like you guys, you know, they want things to just kind of smooth out between the two of you. They want less pressure on them, is what I'm getting. All right. Now, deep inside, they're feeling pretty guilty. You know, they may have acted prideful. They might be acting prideful. They might be acting like, you know, they're not as concerned as you think they are about, you know, something that has been said or done, or if you guys are separated. This person is telling me, I have feelings for you, Aries. I have a lot of feelings for you, but I want to chill out. I've got this pressure on me. The trigger from you is the Seven of Pentacles, right? Investment. You might be doing a lot for this person, or wanting more from the relationship right now, wanting to push forward more. And this person is feeling, you know, like really, really stressed out about wanting to just slow things down, chill things out. Now, the problem is, right, their fear is that you guys always argue, right? You're always bickering. There's some deception that's happened here too, and it always comes up. So for some of you, maybe in a conversation, it just feels like somehow or another they get blamed, or there's some gossip, or, you know, this person hears about it, or there's just always some talk or argument between the two of you. And this person, every time they see you, it wears on them that it comes up. It comes up in conversation. Now, they want to see you happy. That is definite here. They're very attracted to you here. They find you very romantic, very loving, very comfortable to be around, but you're very emotionally needy. All right. Now, I would say you just want a healthy relationship, but you're dealing with somebody who has a little bit of a fear of commitment. All right. So when you're dealing with somebody who has a fear of commitment. What's going on? You know, they may make you feel like you're emotional needy. Thank you, Angel. All right. And it looks like your person is saying, I'm invested in you, but you want all these answers. You want to know where I'm at all the time. You want to text all the time. You want commitment all the time. You want to know where the future's going. You want to know what's next. And it's really pushing me to the edge. I don't know. Do I want to see where this goes? I don't want us to give up. I do want us to stop fighting, though, because it feels like every time we're texting or talking, we're bringing up some sort of argument or getting pulled into some sort of argument. Or every time I say something and it's not what you want to hear, we argue. You know, and it goes back and forth, you know, and this person is feeling a lot of pressure on them, you know, to constantly fix something maybe, or have answers for you. I do see what they fear the most, though, is that you guys just can't see eye to eye, and there's a lot of stress between the two of you. Now, I don't know if you listen to family. I don't know if there's a mom involved. I don't know if there's another person involved. There's somebody, a best friend, anything like that, you know, that kind of is in your ear. And they feel like, you know, you listen to other people, and then you come at them and you have some concern or questions about where things are going because of something you've heard. And this person just wants you to let go a little bit, stop listening to everybody, if that's the case. Now, they do want to be together in a relationship. They can see themselves with you in a relationship. All right, but they don't know how you're getting there, and it doesn't seem like they have all the answers for you right now. So there can be all kinds of, you know, I can see myself with you in the future. I just don't know every step to get there. All right, and I've got the 9 of Wands. So it's like I'm getting your person's tired of the fighting, tired of the confusion, tired of the manipulation, tired of, I'm just throwing words out there, you know, but just tired of feeling like I've got to be on guard a little bit every single time we talk. And I'm afraid of commitment. That's all it is. I don't want to give up on this connection, is what I'm seeing. I don't want to give up on this connection. All right, so I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here for you, and I can see that you're manifesting this person in very hardcore. All right, and these two cards here tells me that, you know, you're so close to achieving your goal. I can see this person wanting to communicate their feelings for you, but it looks like they just want to be, they want you guys to sort of be in the moment and not worry about everything else that's going on and see where things go. So let's see Aries through Pisces, and I'll see the energy that they're coming in, and I will. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, 5 of Cups. I can see somebody's making you feel blue. Aries, you got the 7 of Wands again. So I can see that you're dealing with maybe another Aries, or you're dealing with somebody who just has their walls up and is constantly putting roadblock or block, putting their walls up. And it just feels like, you know, this person, it's challenging with you and your person, and the energy they're coming in is challenging, but it doesn't look like they're giving up or they're wanting to give up on this connection. Now, Taurus is showing up as the 9 of Swords, and Taurus has some guilt, you know, regret over something that was said or done in the past. You know, it looks like Aries, you know, believe me, I feel shitty is what I got. I feel shitty. So if they are in your presence or you see them or talk to them, they may ask you for forgiveness. But if you're not hearing from them, it looks like it's weighing on them. Gemini, 9 of Cups. Gemini is like, Aries, all right, you know you're one of a kind is what just came through. All right, you know you're one of a kind, you know I want you. All right, so it looks like there's potential for relationship with a Gemini. Cancer, I'm getting ready to reach out. Right? They have awesome energy, very fiery energy. Seems like it's this anticipation. Maybe they don't want to reach out too soon. They don't want to seem too anxious. I don't know. But you do got some plans coming in with the Cancer. And we have Leo. Leo wants to step up us, but you have the key to their heart. All right, so Leo's like Aries. We just have so much fire together, and there is potential for us to take this to the next step. Virgo wants to flirt with you. They're coming in a flirty energy, very playful energy, and finding you very attractive. Libra stepping up as a King of Wands. All right. So Libra is like, look, you got it going on. I know what I want, and I'm going to make it happen. All right. Scorpio's coming in with some tension. All right. Some conflict, some drama. All right. But, it's like, can you guys fix this? You might be able to, but there's definitely some tension here, challenges with you and Scorpio. Sagittarius, a Tower. All right. So you guys could end up having a heated argument or a breakup, right? Or a makeup. Sometimes the Tower is a makeup, guys. Capricorn, 8 of Cups. It looks like Capricorn is still ignoring or walking away. And Aquarius is, let's just kind of see where things go. It looks like they just kind of hanging out, being chill. And Pisces, 4 of Pentacles. So Pisces still got a grip on this connection, grip on you, but they're holding back. They're definitely holding back. All right. That was my Aries. Now we are going to my Taurus. Here comes my beautiful Tauruses, guys. Right. All right. 18. What a nice. I have the stone I have. What is this? I forget the name of it now. It's an egg, dragon's egg, but this starts with an S. It's a Taurus's stone. It's to ground me. All right. Taurus. All right. Taurus, how is your person feeling? First, I want to see you, your challenge, and then them. Hello, April. You can send me some frequency. Please. All right, 3 of Wands. All right. All right, Taurus, you. You know what you want, but you definitely. All right, let's see what's going on. Your person, the Sun card. What are they up against? The 6. All right, you both seem to be moving in the, towards each other. All right, so that's a good start. All right, your person's growing. Your person looks like they're healing. They're trying to grow. They're trying to. They're working on being happy. They're working on being happier. They're happier when they're with you. I can see that it's making them happier. It seems like as they're getting closer to you, maybe thinking about you. Taurus, you're like, you're like, I know what I want. All right. You're very attracted to this person. I mean, you work damn hard for this person. So whatever you're doing, it seems like you always put 100% in, and you are, I will say this person, you stand out to this person. This person sees you. All right. Now, this person may confuse you sometimes. I don't think that, I don't think they do it viciously. I mean, they get the Sun card. I just feel like this person may stress you out a little bit at times with, they confuse you with, 1 minute they might say one thing or do one thing. Everything might be calm 1 minute, and then the next thing you know, if they're thinking and you're confused, and so you start to get in your head and think there's something going on. And that's where you can have some conflict, and you can get a little bit angry or frustrated, right? Because it brings up passion for you. So jealousy maybe even, right? Because you just don't even know. You're like, what's going on in their mind? You know, what are they doing? They're giving me weird signals. All right. So their feelings for you, 9 of Cups, what they're not telling you, the Knight of Wands. Maybe they need some passion, some more passion or some fun, right? But let's see what's going on, you know. So what do you trigger? The 5 of Swords. Look at this. You trigger them, you do. All right. So there's that 5 of Swords I was talking about. So this person does, it looks like they need fun, freedom. This person likes, they're a little bit more free spirited. And this person can be a little bit, you know, fiery, passionate, really good person. Everybody likes them. You know, I mean, I like this energy, but it can make you jealous or make you upset if this person is getting other people's attention. They could be talking to other people, and you, you know what I mean? You get upset. Now, it could even be that this person feels like you confuse them because you think they're deceiving you all the time, right? Or you don't trust them, right? But I just think you're dealing with somebody that is has a Sagittarius energy and the 9 of Cups. So this is somebody that everybody can kind of get along with, you know. When they're in other people's company, it just seems like easy to get along with, and maybe they get a lot of people's attention, and they kind of do what they want. And this is somebody who likes their fun and freedom. All right. They don't like to feel confined, or they like to move, you know, get out and do stuff, and be adventurous, you know. So, but they desire you, their feelings for you, the 9 of Cups. I mean, and you're over here with the 6 of Wands energy. So obviously you got this person's attention. I mean, you're like the grade A, you know, you're the top of the line. The Sun card, their soul is pulled towards you. It's just, it looks like you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit, you know, flirty. Maybe they flirt. Okay, they flirt and with other people, or, you know, or maybe this can also be too, what they're not telling you sometimes, you know, when they're fatigued or they are tired, if that's the case, they may say things that piss you off. All right. So this could be somebody that does confuse you, like they overreact. You know what I mean? When you're talking to them. And it can cause a lot of conflict for you. So what is their fear? You know, we have the Hierophant. So I am dealing with the fear of commitment too. You know, I mean, you've got the fun one. So Taurus over here chasing the fun one, chasing the passion, chasing the extrovert, chasing, you know, I don't know, like you're really into this person. This is the one you want. And yet my Tauruses want instability and predictability. And yet you're running after somebody who's like, you know, would jump on a plane and go across, you know, the world tomorrow. I mean, you are dealing with somebody who's very lighthearted, fun spirited, and you may feel like this person's deceiving you. All right, so they're longing. What do they want with this connection? The Eight of Pentacles, right? They want it to work. Their next actions towards you is the Six of Pentacles. You got 3 sixes showing up in your reading, and you had the sevens last week, right? And you had sevens twice, I think. All right, so this is somebody here that really wants it to work. They have a lot of respect for you, and it looks like they're trying to give to this connection, and they want to give to this connection. But you're dealing with the kind of personality that sometimes it looks as though you do your best to keep your cool. It looks like you know, you've got pride. You want, you know, that you know what you want. But your person does fear commitment a little bit. That doesn't mean that it's not possible to have a commitment here. But they also, I will say, you know, this is your energy too. There could be something about rigidness, or like, you know, getting stuck in a routine or getting stuck in a relationship. That's the Knight of Wands, guys. The Knight of Wands, you know, they have this internal, they've got to seek, they've got to explore, you know. And if the sign of commitment, this person here, it's not you, it's just their nature. They just will feel like they're going to be confined. And it's, you know, it doesn't mean they can't commit though. You know, you just got 2 different type of personalities. I think that's what draws you to this person though, because it can, you know, balance the both of you out. All right. So I like where this is going. This person coming back around to you. If you guys had some sort of argument or disagreement, it can just be a disagreement, or the Five of Swords. Maybe something was said that confused you. You know, this person here, I have them, they want this to work with you. So let's see what else I get for you. And you got Aries, Leo, Sag for an energy, a strong Leo in this read. I am so sorry. All right, so if somebody misunderstood you, misread you, or said something, or lied to you about something, or if you feel like they're lying to you, or they disrespected you in any way, I feel this person here, you know, I want to pick up where we left off, and I want to move forward and make things better. All right, healing and growth here with this person may even be actually stepping up and trying to think more positively, trying to, you know, show up for you, especially with that Six of Pentacles, guys. And, you know, for some of you, look at, I'm afraid of commitment. And there could have been a third party that also, but that's another story, another day. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces and see the energy that they're coming in. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, let's see, 4 of Cups, somebody acting uninterested. But you got Aries coming around here. Aries heart, you know, is drawn to you. Aries really feels you. You could get a message from your Aries. Taurus, you have the Queen of Wands, all right? So you're trapped in another Taurusan, or you're looking good. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands, keeping it together, confident. Somebody's very attracted to you, right, and sees a future with you. Gemini coming in with an offer, all right? You have a Gemini with earthy, grounded energy, wanting serious commitment, or wants to give you what you want. Cancer, you can't, Seven of Swords, Cancer not always being honest with you. Seems like they're still kind of hiding the truth from you, or hiding a secret from you, or, you know, just never being 100% honest. Leo, Knight of Pentacles. Leo's like, I got my eye on this. We're going to make it through. We're going to work it. You know, we're going to work it to the end. All right. Virgo, Virgo falling in love with you. You have a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. Libra is thinking about how much, you know, processing their feelings for you. All right, so they may be kind of silent or holding back a little bit, but their feelings, it's giving them time to really figure out their feelings for you. Scorpio sees themselves together with you long term. Ten of Cups. And Sagittarius definitely desires you, wants the same thing that you want. Capricorn is the devil. Capricorn and you have a little, you know, slight obsession with each other. There could be, you know, kind of toxic energy there, or a third party, right? Or it could just be Capricorn, right? And so, but it does seem like, you know, there's an addiction there between the two of you, or an addiction, but it's something needs to change. Aquarius, Four of Wands. Aquarius wants to come home, wants to be home with you. Wants to be over at your place. Pisces sees long term with you. All right, so Pisces wanting to make things work, step up, make things work with you. All right. All right, guys, that was Taurus. I mean, guys, help me out. Are you guys in relationships? Are you guys separated? Most of you separated. Are you guys single? I need to know where the collective's at. I should do a poll on my channel. I mean, I just don't know where anybody's at anymore. You know, you in relationships already? I know some of you are. You're crushing on a dude. All right, Gemini. Oh, Gemini is going to get 33. Taking it. Separated, silence, who knows? Okay. Let's see. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Let's see. All right, Page of Swords. Somebody think about reaching out, talking to you. Let's talk it out. All right, so you, Gemini, Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So let's see. You got a couple people on your mind? Your person. Oh, your person's like slow to your person's like slow your roll. I don't know if I want to do this again. What the hell? No, I can't seem. Another go around. Your person coming back for more. Your person coming back for more. All right. You got it to give and they keep coming back around. Right? You keep giving it to them. I don't know. Did you lose your shit on them? Or, you just really, you say what's on your mind. You get pissed off. You just, very passionate energy. But you can get very excited, very irritable, very reckless, very careless. But you can also be very quick-witted and very funny and very lighthearted at the same time. This person doesn't know which one they're going to get. Oh, this person doesn't know which way you're going to go. One minute you're doing this, the next minute you're doing something else. Look, you're wearing them out. They think you're risky. They're like, what the hell? But they can't get enough though. They come back for more. They're like, man, you make me tired watching you. Gemini running around in circles. If you're in a relationship with a Gemini, just sit and wait. They'll come back around. They don't go far. They're not a Sag. Sag you gotta worry about. Yeah, everyone testing the waters and trying new things on. I would agree with you. All right. So I do see you've got one hell of an energy around you. All right. And this here means you could easily stub your toe and get pissed off and who knows what happens after that, right? But you got somebody that doesn't want to give up on it or just can't seem to doesn't know what to do with you. All right, so their feelings all right, but what they're not telling you is the Four of Swords, so this ain't over. All right, the trigger though, 8 of Wands. Something that was said. I don't know if you lost your shit on somebody or, things just got out of hand with somebody. Something was said in the heat of the moment. This is very passionate, maybe communication just stopped with this person. They needed a break. Somebody needed a break from you. But they're still thinking about you. They're like, maybe we need a little space before things get out of hand, or before things, I don't know if this was supposed to be short-lived. I don't know if this was just supposed to be a passionate relationship, sexual relationship, and you both kind of consented to the relationship. It wasn't meant to go anywhere, but now you've got somebody that's like, damn, Gemini still has me thinking about them. So this is always my, a little space does the heart good, the body good. You need to let the fire fizzle out a little bit. You have a lot of fire. You have, some karma here too, consequences for maybe something that was said, something that was done. This can bring up misunderstanding. Very strong written all over this. What's their fear of losing you? 8 of Cups. This person doesn't want to lose you. Where you going, Gemini? Don't leave. But they don't know you because you might say things really. You might get all pissed off 1 minute and say something, and then 2 minutes later, say something else. So you really got this person on eggshells. They might think it's over, or maybe you both kind of called it quits or thought you'd call it quits, but this person don't want to see you move on. All right, what do they want? The Moon card. All right, so they definitely want to see some changes, but this person here, this is the third one. And this person here is also terrified of, things changing or their life changing. I like my life the way it is. This is somebody that's pretty chill, comfortable by themselves. They like to do things on their own time. you know, they don't want to be bothered sometimes, but you know, in a relationship, tough shit, you know. You want to be in a relationship, you want some of this. Gemini's like, you want some of me? You know, you gotta show up. You know what I mean? It's like you'd respect their chill time, but at least show up when you're supposed to. You know, and you know, so this person does. There's something changing with this person. All right, they're in their feelings. All right, they're in their feelings. They're starting to realize, I don't want this. I don't want to lose you. You know, maybe this person did think it was supposed to be a sexual relationship at first. You know, just it is what it is. It's a temporary relationship. But that's not what's happening now, because it seems like this person may have gotten emotionally invested as well, or you guys kept going on and on and on. And no matter what, you start to develop feelings on some level. All right, so they still are, though, showing up a little uncertain when it comes to getting triggered easily when it comes to commitment right away. But their next action, I got the King of Swords, and what does Spirit want you to know? All right, so this is the King of Swords. The next action is communicating with you, and I did see that here. I see somebody wanting to speak the truth to you, at least wanted to try and understand you, understand each other. You know, getting something off their chest, maybe slowing this one down, all right? Because you really got this person tired. They don't want to see you guys going around in another circle, that's for sure. And they don't want to see you moving on from them. All right, you got an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, I see them wanting to speak their truth to you. They're starting to see the bigger picture. But the Four of Cups is what Spirit wants you to know. I mean, this person isn't always going to give you, so the question is this person giving you what you want? That's just it. I mean, maybe you like the challenge. Maybe you want the challenge. Maybe it was supposed to be short-lived. Maybe it is a very sexual relationship. Maybe something could come of this. But what I am seeing, though, is, are you really, like, are you just taking what's there because you think that somebody else isn't coming in? That can be the Four of Cups sometimes. It can be, I'm so used to the familiar, and I'm so used to unhealthy relationships, but I'm sick of waiting for the one. I'm going to grab the one that Amazon delivers, you know. I'm going to think the first person I see is my soulmate, even though that's not how it goes. All right. And so it looks as though you got them coming in, showing up, talking, communicating, trying to figure things out. I will say this person does still have slight fear of commitment. And I'm wondering if you're wasting your time. All right. Do you need more passion? Do you need somebody who's a little bit more attentive? Comes in with a purpose. All right, let's see what else I got. You have a Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I mean, you have everybody here, guys. I'll look at Aries through Pisces. I'm planning on reaching out to you, and I want to work things out. So you do have somebody here that's definitely not, you know, I feel like I ruined everything, but this is somebody that doesn't want to see you walk away, Gemini. All right, let's see. Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces. Good morning. Afternoon for me. I will be live at 4:30 today too for questions. All right, you got the High Priestess. Somebody's got their eyes on you. Aries, 9 of Cups. All right, Aries, you know what, they have a great energy, so they're coming in with a great energy. All right, and you know they have feelings, they desire you, and they want to see this go somewhere. All right, but for some reason your 9 of Cups here is, this is also an Aries though, that it seems like they can be selfish at times, and they just, you know, they might not even consider you sometimes. And you know, maybe you'll get an apology. That's just what comes through. You know, maybe they just don't realize that sometimes they're so independent, they don't see how they're treating you. Taurus, 2 of Wands. So a Taurus wanting to get together with you. So you get a very fiery energy with the Taurus, saying, let's get together. You know, you're on my mind. We have Gemini. You have the Queen of Swords. All right. So I do see you're wanting to talk to another Gemini want to talk to you. It seems like you guys are thinking about one another and hoping to bring some sort of clarity to the situation. You both stepping up, right? Thank you. I love when you call me teacher. Cancer, the Magician card. All right, so you and Cancer is very attracted to you. Cancer wants to see this, you know, wants to see you. I know that, right? Wants to communicate with you. Leo wants to make things serious. All right, looks like they've thought about stability with you. Virgo wants to flirt with you, keep it fun. Libra goes back and forth. Libra's like, you're worth this, you know what I mean? Do we take one step at a time? Libra's like, you know, I kind of got to figure things out. I have a lot going on, but I also, you know, see the positivity in this connection. Scorpio wanted to build something with you. You know, they're taking the next step. All right, so you got them really stepping up. Sagittarius, 6 of Swords, wanting to, you know, chill out a little bit over something that's recently happened, and wants to see this move forward in a positive way. Capricorn, there's your King of Swords. So Capricorn wanting to speak their truth, they'll trust their truth. Aquarius, 3 of Swords. So you and Aquarius could be separated right now. It looks like they're still, you know, feeling the pain, or still think you guys need to be separated. And Pisces, falling in love with you. Pisces coming in with an offer. I know. I love when you do that. Teacher, I'm glad to hear your voice. You're so sweet. All right. Let's see. Cancer. All right. 48. Let's see. That was Leo's number last time. 48, 48. Here comes Hi Maggie's heart. Look at pumpkin spice latte. Okay. Cancer. Welcome for the Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see. All right, Cancer. Relaxing. Somebody taking a break. All right, you. You're afraid to get your feelings hurt. Look at you. You don't trust. You're afraid to get betrayed again. You taking on Scorpio energy. You're like, Scorpio thinks they got a stinger, but I got 2 claws. right? You got your eye on somebody. You're not trusting your person. Your person, let's see. Same thing as a Gemini. I just shuffled the shit out of this card. All right, your person feels you. They're very passionate about you. They're not. They're afraid to talk to you. They don't know what to say to you. What do I say to you? Aries, Leo, Sag. You got somebody buzzing around in their head. They're acting like they're not. They're acting like they're cool. They're acting like a king of wands, very confident, shaking their hair around, You got two kings showing up though, a lot of passion here. King of water and a king of fire. Oh yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Things can either be dreamy or be a nightmare. All right. But you're having a hard time trusting this person, and this person, they may know, they know, they might be spying on you. But they're not telling you. The Page of Swords, they're asking questions about you. Or they have a lot of questions. Or they know you're going to question them. Or they have to come up with some answers. You got somebody that's under the heat. They've been through it. Or they know you're going to put them through it. This person's been through quite a few battles. They're learning their lesson. It's coming back around on them. Tables are turning. And when they're set back, when they're down, when they're tired, when they're worn out, who are they thinking about? Their eyes are on Cancer. All right. But you just, maybe you've trusted them quite a few times and you just don't know if you can again. And this person don't know what to say. All right. What triggers them about you? The Page of Pentacles. You don't trust them. You ask a lot of questions and you want physical proof. All right. You're real. You're grounded. You're down to earth. You have the answers. It's almost like they know that you do anything to also fix it with them too. And there's a part of them like maybe that doesn't even understand why or how. But they know that this person wasn't given to you enough in the past. And they just know you don't trust them. What's their fear? The Moon card. You'll never get over the deception. Things might not change. This is your energy. Lack of trust. That's what I'm getting. So your person may feel like it's just, can we repair this? Can we build this? Can we build from this? And just to shake it up a little bit, if this is somebody you're just now talking to, you see somebody who's very interested in you, but they've either been through the fire and you just don't trust them because they're giving off a very guarded energy. So you might be snooping around trying to figure somebody out and somebody's snooping around trying to figure you out. All right. So either way, that's what's happening. But this person is giving off a real guarded energy, a real like, run down, very run down. But it's from their own actions, their own doing. And they might think that, You might ask questions or question their integrity, you know. So the future definitely scares them. Where things can go scare them. Let's see, what do they want with this relationship, though? The World card and the Knight of Pentacles, what Spirit wants you to know. It does seem like this person wants to find some sort of ground and or starting point with you. Where can we start? You know, how can we connect? How can we... I do feel like this person just does not know what to say to you. The Judgment card. Like this person either is afraid you're going to judge them from something that they did, I mean, in the past, because they paid their consequences. I don't know if this person's gone to jail. I don't know if this person has a history, right? Maybe you know about their history. Maybe there's been a bunch of gossip, and this person has heard a bunch of gossip. I mean, there could be lies that somebody's told, that they've heard. But I am seeing the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles shows this person, you know, wanting to follow through with plans, still wanting to figure things out, fighting for this. The Five of Wands. There's some tension here. There's some drama here. There's other people maybe, but it feels like this person, you know, wants to see how to fix this, wants to see if you guys can fix this. Now, your person is definitely coming across here, fire energy, as someone who doesn't seem like anything's bothering them. But they're definitely trying to figure things out, and they're asking a lot of questions and really kind of restless when it comes to what do I say to Cancer. And you know, let me get one more. I will say that they judge you too. This person judges you too. I don't know if you've lied, you know, as well, or you're hiding your feelings maybe, and this person can't read you. You know, but I'm still getting the Three of Pentacles, and I'm getting, you know, but they're still interested in making things work with you or connecting with you. Let's see what else I get, Cancer. Every sign's here, so I'll have to look at Aries through Pisces. Well, you have somebody here, you know, again, this person's tired. Tired of the bullshit that they've been putting themselves through. You know, I'm not ready, or they weren't ready. I find you incredibly attractive, and I gave into temptation. You are the love of my life. So if there was deception, you know, this person may feel like, I don't know if I'm ready to confront, you know I was dishonest. You may have called this person out. This person might not be ready for you to call them out. So that's why they're trying to figure out what to say to you. I mean, you know something. You have something on this person that this person feels, or you know more about this person than anybody else does. And this person here, you know, makes this person anxious. All right, and I got twin flame. Right? All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces, the energy they're coming in, and any actions. All right, you got the Temperance card. So let's see. Aries. Aries, Page of Pentacles. So Aries want to talk. All right, want to talk. All right, they see this going somewhere. Taurus. Taurus, you know, feeling like you guys already know you guys got to go your own way right now. You're dealing with a runner, possibly. Gemini, you both want the same thing. It looks like you guys want to, you know, figure things out, work things out. If you just had a Tower. Cancer, 10 of Wands. All right, so something's been a lot of work for you. Something's been weighing on you. You worked really hard to get to this point. You and another Cancer might throw the towel in. It's kind of heavy. Leo, 7 of Pentacles. Leo's making plans, want to make plans. They're still invested in you, or they're invested in you. Virgo is in love. Virgo's like, I like what I see. All right. Virgo got their eye on you. Libra, a conversation, deep conversation. You guys both have strong emotions for each other. Scorpio, ghosting, silent, doing their own thing. Sagittarius, you guys are still separated, or they're, you know, they know they disappointed you. Capricorn, same thing, 10 of Swords. It looks like you guys have been there, done it 100 million times, and you guys are at the bottom. Aquarius, 3 of Cups. Aquarius is like, let's get together. Let's make it happen. And Pisces, all right, opening up communication. Ace of Swords. Pisces has got you on their mind. All right. How does one hype? Yes, when you leave, hype the button, hype the video, share. The algorithm's not really happy with me right now, and it would be really nice to get my video out there a little bit so I don't get lost. You know, I don't want to get lost. You're welcome. I know you guys are thankful. There's people that just tell me that they just don't see me. You know, they don't see me. They have to look for me. And I've been told that since the day I started, you know. I don't know, you know. But, you know, I'm still gonna show up. It's just, you know, it's been disappointing the last couple times. I'm probably just gonna do videos and only go live once in a while. You know, break it down. Hello. I know it's not just me though, guys. It's a lot of channels. I get that all the time. I've been getting that since the day I started. My name, everything got lost in it's swamped out there. I don't stand out above everybody, so I get lost in the but it's my support that's always kept this channel going, you know. I know, I don't know. So hopefully, let's just manifest that, you know, YouTube will love me right now. YouTube loves me. YouTube, the algorithm loves me. I love you for that. Hey, I still got goals. I still keep going. You guys, I just made all my Christmas boxes, but I'm not going to announce them. You guys since I'm talking about it though, you can check out my website. I did all my candles in the boxes for the holidays. I'll be announcing it with Archer, but I'm still working on my stuff. You know, I still make my stuff and make the courses and the membership and things like that. So I'll keep going. I'll keep going as long as I can, because I love doing this. All right, Leo, 106. All right, 106. YouTube loves me. YouTube loves me. Frankie's there. YouTube loves me. All right. April S is my stalker. I like stalkers. I'm a Scorpio. I like stalkers. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. All right, Leo. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, Leo, I got your energy right here too. So let's see. Your energy's all over this reading. Oh, what's you? You are holding back something, not being honest about something. Your person. Huh. Yeah. Do you feel like your person's talking to other people? Are you spying on your person? You sneaking around? You trying to find information? Are you stalking? Are you stalking your person? Right? Your person looks like they're talking to other people, but it's more friendly. I don't know if you guys are broken up or you guys aren't talking. You had a breakup. It just seems like you guys are not on the same page for some reason. But you're trying not to lose your shit. Okay, yeah, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Their feelings, what they're not telling you. Let's see. The trigger, 2 of Pentacles. The fear. All right. All right. All right. What do they want with you? This person doesn't want to lose your friendship. All right. So let's go with that first. This person values you, your friendship. There's so much to lose. There's a lot to lose. It seems like this person, you know, is trying to focus on bachelor life, career, you know, themselves, healing. And they got a lot going on. So it's like they keep going back and forth, weighing out, you know, what to do. Do we stay friends? Do we go into a relationship? Or do I stay independent? And you know, it looks like they feel a relationship, they'll lose their spontaneity, they'll lose their freedom, they'll lose their playfulness. You're getting real serious. You know, and I almost feel like your person just wants to go back to the way things were. This person really cares about you. But it looks like something has made you really disturbed, really upset. Like you don't trust this person. You think they're talking to other people. Sure. I don't know. This person lives at a distance a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. But this person cares about you, is loyal to you. But it just feels like I'm not sure if I want, I don't know, this could have been somebody that was a friends with benefits and you're wanting more stability with this person and you're trying to build this with a person that doesn't want a relationship. Not right now. They got too much going on. So this person may go quiet on you and it freaks you out. Right? This person may ghost you, it freaks you out. It's a weird one. Right. There is potential for you guys long term. This is somebody, they go back and forth, do I want to take that next step or do I want to step back, and I just got a lot going on. So let's keep it at the page. Let's keep it here, this person afraid of losing their freedom and you're afraid of being alone. You don't want to be alone, right? I got Virgo energy. And I got the moon. So there's a lot changing in this relationship right now. Things are still kind of up in the air. There's no way to know really what's going on with this one right now. But you don't feel like you can be honest with your feelings with this person. And to be honest with you, your person really is focused on themselves, just wants to keep things kind of light between the two of you right now. Right. But there is potential here. It just seems like they just want to take a step back and say, let's start off, let's be back to the way things were, is what I got. You got Cancer energy. You got Pisces energy. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Let's see what else I get with this person. There's so much I want to tell you. And again, I'm pretending to be someone else, and secrets and deceptions. I feel like I ruined everything. So I don't know, Leo. Take it for what it is. You know, somebody either wants to take things a step back, you know, the way things used to be before you guys move any further. If there was any kind of secrets or deceptions, you know, this could be why somebody wants to take it, you know, kind of step by step. Like, let's just be friends, or let's just start where things are, because this person really respects and cares about you. And they're just not always honest. They weren't honest. And I am seeing a mask here too. Like, it could even be you that's pretending that you're not upset, pretending, you know, but I can see that you definitely got your eye on this person, and you might be thinking they're talking to other people, but this person's not like gallivant, and doesn't seem like like they even want to be a relationship with anybody. Let's see. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, the Death card. Let's see. Aries. So here's an Aries that is, can we at least start somewhere? So you have a reconnect here, or reevaluating the situation. All right, reconciling with an Aries. Taurus, things are about to change with you and a Taurus. It looks like you guys want to see where things go, and you're pretty passionate about one another. Gemini, reevaluate in the future too. All right, they're invested in this connection, want to give to this. And Cancer, you have a reconciliation with the Cancer. All right, can we see where things go, or they can just see the two of you making plans. Leo, the High Priestess, right? You and another Leo stalking each other, spying on each other. Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. Virgo doing their thing. Virgo just kind of, you know, they care about you, focused on you. You know, slow and steady though. It doesn't mean it can't go somewhere. Just slow and steady. Libra, the Strength cards. They got your energy. You guys will battle through it, muscle through it, figure it out. You got a strong connection. Scorpio, Knight of Swords, you got communication coming towards you. They're pretty serious. Sagittarius, the Lovers, right? So a reconnect or a connect here with a Sagittarius. Capricorn, wanting to get things started with you. Aquarius, taking a break. All right, looks like you guys need a little space. And Pisces, all right, so there could be movement with a Pisces. All right, a new chapter starting with a Pisces. All right. See ya, April. All right, Virgo. 1 in 2020. All right, Virgo. Happy birthday. It is my son's birthday in 4 days. All right, Queen of Cups. All right, Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Your person. All right, looks like you and somebody else here on the same page. We'll start with that. All right. Somebody's got your heart, but you're afraid to get hurt. Yeah. They may have broke your heart before. But I see something different with your person. It's like, yeah, you know, this person feels, you know, they try to act like they don't care. They try to act like it doesn't hurt. But they feel, they're definitely trying to do their best to just keep moving forward and acting like things are not as hard as they seem. But they definitely are. Right? You got Aries energy. Now they're feeling your pull. Hopeful for new beginnings. You know, their feelings for you. You are hot, passionate. Definitely fun to be around, smart. Bossy, demanding. You get what you want. You got this person's attention. You know, this person loves your personality. What they're not telling you, the King of Wands. They see themselves with you. They have saw themselves with you. You may intimidate them. Right? But they see you as their equal. Their trigger, Knight of Swords. You guys one up in each other. You guys are too much alike. Things might get out of hand. You guys argue. You both think you're right. You both may push things too far, say things, you know, impulsively, very passionate, reckless. You may have said something when you were mad that hurt this person, or made a choice when you were upset that hurt this person more than they let it on. You know, your person may have saw something with you, and you could have just said something. You guys both just very defensive. The fear, trust, and lack of growth. They're afraid that this has stopped growing. You guys are not going to heal and move forward. Some of you, there could have been a parent or another person or a sister, or, you know, that was influencing saying something. Disapproval. And this person may feel that you're not as attracted to them anymore. You may not want them. Or deep inside, this person feels like you're better than them. You deserve better than them. They fear you realize your value and decide that they're not good enough for you. And that's why this person could cause fights. This person might start them, you know. 1 minute they're one way, the next minute everything seems fine. You know, what do they wish? Ace of Wands. I mean, this person wants to light things up, wants to get things started with you, wants to, you know, there's potential and they want to see where it goes. But it feels like they get in their own way, Virgo. Or both of you guys, you know, the triggers, you know, this person takes things personally. This person, you know, changes their mind quickly. This person is impulsive. This person is also very funny, light, you know, good humored and everything else. But, you know, when they get triggered, their fear, they get very defensive. They could also get very jealous too. They may act smooth and like they don't care, but this person may get very jealous. And you're getting your heart broken thinking, you know, what the hell? And, you know, of course, we always think we're doing something wrong. But we can't fix another person, change another person. Their next actions towards you, it looks like to emotionally step up, express their emotions to you, make peace, somehow heal this connection. You know, what Spirit wants to know, Two of Swords. You know, it's like your person gets in their head. You know, their heart is with you. Their heart, you know, they can't stop themselves before it's too late. Or they, you know, they make decisions or say things careless or impulsively before it's too late. And then you guys end up arguing. And it's like this person talks themselves out of everything. They get mad at themselves, or they get upset with themselves for getting nervous. But all in all, this person really does come across as somebody who tries to be cool, be very free-spirited, be very, you know, but this seems like it's boiling underneath. And you might be wondering why this person's always like, wait a minute, what's wrong with their energy? Why do they say this or do this? Or why do they talk to me and then they're gone? Why is this and that? You know, why is this person so defensive at times? You know, and you can be on eggshells with that kind of energy. Now, you know, this person also may think that there could have been jealousy. This person also may think that you have a choice, or both of you guys could have somebody. There could be a choice, or there was another person involved that created some sort of jealousy. And this person acting like they don't care, but this person jealous. All right. There may have been some foolishness in the past. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Strong fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries is, you know, really strong. You got Libra and Taurus as well, too. You have everybody here, except you got pretty much everybody here. So let's see. Oh, I'm drinking all this coffee. I think the world of you. I just saw it. Please be patient with me. Please be patient with me. Guys, I always think of some of your comments, right? like, if you are patient with somebody for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, that's unique, right? That's not a typical, everybody, you know, is patient. So when I say be patient, I'm hoping that you're not waiting on that long, right? I'm hoping that it's a little bit more realistic, you know? That'd suck. I would be like, I wouldn't want to be in that position. I love you. You make me want to be a better person. All right. All right, Virgo. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Ah. I worked a lot this weekend. I was supposed to take a break. I did take a break from the channel, but I worked a lot on other things. All right. All right. Aries through Pisces. All right. The Hanged Man. It's like, stop, pause, hold on, slow down. Right? That's what I feel like you're telling a person, like, what? All right, Aries, the Chariot. Aries got their eye on you, very focused on where this is going. Want to make you happy, want to return. All right, so things looking good. Let's go. Let's do this with an Aries, okay? Taurus, the World card, all right? So things are kind of, they might seem like they're not going anywhere, but to me, it feels like you're finding closure with something and there's a new doorway opening up. Gemini, 3 of Cups. Gemini's like, we got love here. All right, Gemini trying to work themselves in, you know, make things good. You guys could be celebrating, dating, you getting together, socializing, whatever, but it looks good between you and a Gemini. Cancer is also looking good. Cancer can see themselves with you in the future. Same thing with Leo, King of Swords. You got Leo coming in with the truth, you know, confessing and stepping up. Virgo, you got the Lovers card. So I do see a love relationship, especially with another Virgo, but you have the Lovers, your energy, Mercury energy. So we do see, you know, movement, communication with you and another Virgo. There's also triggers and there's past history that could be affecting your love situations, right? It could be affecting your person's decision. But we do see a love affair developing between you and another Virgo. Libra, you know, holding back, right? But it looks like something's bothering them more than you know. 5 of Pentacles. All right, they may be focused on, you know, things not working out. You guys could be separated. They might not think they're good enough, right? Or they just feel they're struggling with what's going on in the relationship. Libra, Scorpio, 10 of Wands. Scorpio's like, this is heavy. Scorpio's like, I'm stressed, I'm worn, and, you know, so you guys could be hitting, you know, breaking point with Scorpio. Could be, you know, could be a breakup, argument, or just a lot of tension, challenges. Sagittarius, stepping up and expressing their feelings to you. Capricorn, building stability with you. Aquarius wants to be together with you. Definitely can see more than just friends. Pisces wants to work it out with you, right? Make it work. All right. Virgo, happy birthday, Virgo. We breezed through Virgo season. I cannot believe how fast we got there. you know? We're almost done. All right, I was looking at the calendar. You guys like, what the hell is she doing? She's in her own world. I am in my own world. You are welcome to my Virgos. Libra, pretty Libra. It looks pretty up there, Libra. All right, 136, 36. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see their feelings. All right. So you're not doing too well. You're feeling done. All right. It's, you feel like something's just not going anywhere. You're done arguing. Your person. Person sees things differently. Your person's got a lot of feelings for you. Your person sees things differently, but you keep bringing something up from the past. You could be very defensive because of your past, your history. So just bear with me for a minute, because your person, it looks like, Libra, I've got love for you. I mean, you might be making your person feel, I don't know, insecure. Like it's not going anywhere. You can't let go of somebody from your past. This is your energy right here. I get it. He cheated. How can I not bring it up? I know. I get it. But I often say, why, if we can't forgive and reconcile, you gotta walk away. That's it, for your own mental health. But your person feels judged and is feeling pretty sad about it. And for some of you, your person just might be thinking that you're bringing in your past situation into the relationship. And they think, hey, I got love for you, but it's not going anywhere. We can't grow because you keep bringing up something from the past. I know there's love, but it's like a never-ending sentence. It's like a life sentence. Punishment, I'll never know when I'm done serving for the crime. you know, because it's really wearing this person out, their heart out, you know. They're always remembering maybe what's happened, or they're just feeling pretty shitty constantly. You know, so I don't know if this is something they've done or something that you've been dealing with from your own past. This person feels like you're very defensive and you're always making decisions based off, you know, and this could even be runner type energy too. Like, you're quick to make an accusation. And this person feels like, you know, what they're not telling you is, you know, I feel like a constant disappointment to you. I feel pulled to you, called to you, but I feel like a disappointment. The trigger is anger, resentment. But this person really wants to open their heart to you, but they're afraid to. So I know it could be reversed, guys, but this is the way it's coming through. This person really wants to open their heart to you, but they're afraid to express themselves and be vulnerable. They feel judged. You know, I got a King of Swords. So you're dealing with somebody that is maybe cold on you. Somebody, and when I say cold, just seems like they're stiff, they're stoic. You know, they're not expressing their emotions to you, and they're a little distant, a little aloof. This person has more feelings and wants to open up, but they're just judged, and they have their armor on. What does Spirit want you to know? We have the Hierophant, you know. There's obviously some sort of consequences and lessons here in this relationship, in this reading. And this could be you trusting again somebody. Can you trust the person? You know, it's part of the lesson. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You know, your person's trying to hang in there and stay strong. This is a very strong bond, but I feel like there's a block. I feel like the block is this right here. You've got to make a decision. You know, it's like you already know what to do, but it seems like you keep making impulsive choices or decisions or arguing about the past. And I'm not here to argue with you, Libra. This is just the way I'm reading it. You might have every right to argue about the past and bring up the past. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards here. You know, you guys are not seeing eye to eye about a situation. You know, somebody feels like if there's forgiveness, you know, we've got to move forward. You know, or if you're trying to start something with this person, there's two aces over here. If you're trying to move on with somebody new, they want you. They want you. They want to see it grow. They don't want to hear about the past. Because this person really does. They're very attracted to you and does want to see where this goes, wants to see this grow into something. All right. The Love Oracle. All right, let's see. Lots of signs in there, but I'm going to do Aries through Pisces because when I pull lots of cards, too many signs come up. But you got Leo, Taurus, Libra, Taurus. Scorpio, fire sign. All right. You know, there was someone interfering in our relationship and I don't know what I want. Please be patient with me. That doesn't sound like it though. I feel terrible for hurting you. I feel terrible for hurting you. I miss you. I just need a little time. Somebody may need some time to feel the consequences of their action. So that's what I got. I'm sending love to whoever. Let's see Aries be Pisces. Let's see what's going on. You're welcome. And I wouldn't expect you to do anything like that. You know, if somebody did and they're not apologizing to you, that's not a way to start. You got to start with that. At least I think. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces and see what's going on. All right, 2 of Wands. All right. So you have the Ace of Wands in the reading. You have the 2 of Wands here. So, you know, there does show like you're taking steps forward here. Aries. All right, so Aries is in their feels for you. All right, they're showing up. You got them interested. You got them wanting to talk to you, flirt with you, connect with you. Taurus is thinking serious about the future with you. Taurus is, you know, I feel comfortable with you. I feel like we can do this. We can connect. We can commit. You know, you could be leveling up with a Taurus. Gemini, very interested in you, sees themselves with you, very attracted to what they see. Cancer, also crushing on you, feeling you. Leo, wanting to build something more serious with you. Virgo, invested. Virgo's like, I got my eye on you. Libra, you got the Hermit card. You know, so I don't know if you're going your own way or you just kind of a Libra's ghosted you or you just feel distant. Are you feeling distant? It looks like there's some distance between you and a Libra. Scorpio, you could be starting something new with a Scorpio. Sag, opening up. There's the King of Swords, a Sag. So they're definitely interested in you, but might be keeping their heart on lockdown. Capricorn sees a future with you. Aquarius invested in this. You know, they're also reevaluating where things can go. And Pisces also looking at stepping up, right? Giving more to this relationship. All right. Hello, Andrea. All right, we are moving to Scorpio. Oh, I'm sorry. $150.50. All right, Scorpio. Let me get a good shuffle for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, you got the Three of Pentacles. Here you are. Stuck on a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or stuck in your routine, or stuck at work. Your person crushing on you, but feeling, you could be dealing with a runner. They're not running too far though. They're not moving from you. They can't, but you're not getting what you want. You're not getting the stability that you're looking for. Right? You're just not feeling, you're not feeling it. Right? You want something more, but you're not seeing the gift. There is a gift here. Your person's more about the journey than the destination. And you look like you're focusing a lot on the destination. And your person's like, chill, be in the moment. Right? I mean, you're showing up as the King of Pentacles. Your person's showing up as the Page of Cups. You know, you can't get mad at a page. You can't get mad at an infant for not knowing how to walk. You know, this is somebody, your person seems like they're just a little bit more simple than you are. And you're looking like you want something a little bit more than this person can give. You know, they don't want to go anywhere, you know, but you got somebody here that kind of isn't sure where things are going. So let's see their thoughts of you, right? Their feelings, their Hierophant. So, right, what they're not telling you, the Tower card, right? You know, they're just feeling it. They're feeling a lack of stability here. I think somebody feels like they can't meet your needs. That's high expectations. You know, this person wants to be, you know, it looks like they're very committed to this. But deep inside, it's like they don't know. There's something that's unstable about this relationship. You're different. You're definitely testing this person. You're testing this person, and you know, what are you going to do? You know, this person may be acting like, oh, you know, sometimes I get this feeling from this that your person might be like real chill and act unbothered at times. But this to me is a spiritual awakening. This is like, you might be testing this person, challenging them. This person might be somebody that in the past has run from their problems, ignored their problems. They avoid conflict, that kind of BS. But Scorpio is like, I don't avoid conflict. That's why everybody gets mad at you. You know, you find conflict even when you don't mean to, and then you shut up after you put your foot in your mouth. Sometimes, I don't know. Every now and then I say something that contradicts something else, whatever. But I don't know. I just think that your person wants to enjoy the journey and you're wanting the destination. We have some major energy here for their feelings. So you definitely are, you're cracking somebody open, shifting somebody, testing somebody, shaking somebody out of their beliefs, making somebody see things, you know, making somebody see things differently. And that's why they can't move on from you, you know, so they're still kind of, they might do a little figure 8 circle, but I do see like you're not appreciating the moment, and you're focused more on the future. So you're wanting to have a plan, everything already planned out, and it's taken, you guys are just doing things differently. The trigger here is you guys see things differently. That's the trigger. You know, you might not be able to let go of how you want something, and your person, you know, is a little bit more laid back. Your person just wants you to go with the flow, and you're in it to win it, right? You're a boss. But this is where you're dating a page, and you're showing up as a king. And this is where, you know, we values, do you and your person, are you on the same page when it comes to values, and even spiritual maturity? Sometimes can't rush another person's process. You got 3 major arcana here. What's their fear? The King of Wands. Not being able to step up for you. Not being confident. Their fear is you knowing their insecurities. What do they want? The Judgment. And what does Spirit want you to know? There's the journey. All right. So your person gets easily triggered by you and easily judged. They may feel judged by you. Another one. You may not realize that you trigger this person's insecurities at times. Yeah, you do. This person thinks, you know, they're going to open their heart to you and they're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed with them, or you're going to be depressed, unhappy, and either that or you are depressed and unhappy, and this person coming back around doesn't like it. Scorpio, all I'm getting is this person just wants you to smile, lighten up. If they keep pulling away or running from you, you know, either things are very dramatic between the two of you, they feel judged by you, they don't feel, you know, they feel very insecure at times. They feel like you disappoint them even, or you might even bring up something, you can't let go of something, because the trigger is the Hanged Man. You guys see things differently and you can't seem to let go of something from the past. And, you know, you try to push this person away, but they don't want to move on from you. It's like you try to push this person away, but this person doesn't want to completely, they don't want to walk away from you. Yours is, you get Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, and you have Virgo. I don't know, Scorpio, is your moodiness could get into somebody? You disappointed in somebody? You deserve better than me. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I still have growing to do, you know? I wish I could take it back, and I feel like I can't give you what you need. So all of this is you're dating somebody or trying to date somebody, and you want to make a king out of a page before they're ready to. They're processed. You know, it's easy for you to say step up, but maybe it's not as easy for your person, right? Because it looks like, you know, they want to step up for you, but they feel like they disappoint you. They can't give you what you need. They can't make you happy. Let's see, Aries, the Pisces. All right. Is that Archer? Hello. All right, Aries through Pisces for Scorpio. All right, 3 of Wands. Somebody wants to see where this goes, you know, somebody. Aries, the Tower card. Look at this. Aries, like, holy shit, Scorpio, what the hell is going on here? You know, you and Aries can, it's like a nuclear bomb going off. Obviously, you know, Aries is just like, we just cause a lot. There's a lot going on here. There could be a makeup, there could be a breakup, there could be an argument, but there's definitely some drama. There's a Tower with an Aries. Taurus, the High Priestess, right? So Taurus feels pulled to you, and you know, they observe you. Maybe they're not ready to open up their feelings, but they have their eye on you. All right, feeling pulled, their intuition, maybe to break the silence. Gemini, Justice. All right, Gemini wanting to clear something up, connect with you, reconcile. Cancer is feeling pretty shitty. Cancer is like, man, I don't know what to say or do. Will you forgive me? Leo, moving on, 8 of Cups. You know, looks like we just got to go our own ways. Virgo wants to start something with you, though. They feel there's potential here. Libra is like, hell yeah, let's go. You know, the energy shifting, lots of fun coming in with a Libra. And look, Scorpio, you got the 5 of Cups, right? Are you depressed? Are you, look, I am moody. I'm a Scorpio moon, right? I'm Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars. I'm so Scorpio, I'm not. But your cup is 5 of Cups is coming out for you again. So either you got to go to the beach and cheer yourself up, right? But it looks like somebody's disappointing you. Another Scorpio. And, you know, there's some guilt, there's some regret, there's some sadness. Could be separation between you and another Scorpio. Sagittarius, some conflict and challenges, but you guys can figure it out. Capricorn's like, we got this. All right, so you and Capricorn, you know, Capricorn and Scorpio, business partners, right? Start a company together. You guys will be good. You guys will make some money. Aquarius is like, let's just see where things go. Take it one day at a time. Pisces is seeing a future with you. Pisces is very attracted to you. All right. I can help Moody you. I'm like broody. I'm very broody. You know, those who know me behind the scenes, I can make it seem like it's the end of the world every day. Oh God, here we go. Or like death means nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like I'll talk about it like, you know, I'm gonna die anyways, right? People, I'm like, will you stop it? I'm like, I'm such a Scorpio sometimes. And I hear myself do it on purpose. Like I think I do it just to get reactions from people. You know, the people that are close to me. I don't do this to random people on the street. But I am. I'm like a Eeyore. I can be Eeyore. That's Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio's always had it the worst. You don't know what it's like to be a Scorpio. Get the hell out of here. So I don't know, Archer. I might be a little bit more broody. Cancers are too funny. Cancers can be funny. You know, they're not fixed. All right. Sagittarius 209. Hello, everybody that's coming. Let's see. I am a different November 14th. I looked it up in the birthday book when I was a kid, and it told me I was different. And so I've held on to that forever. I've been like, I'm a unique Scorpio, just because that book said so. Yes, exactly. Well, I desire is Scorpio's motto. We don't get what we want. We don't get what we desire. We get pissy. We're not. I'm different. I'm special. let's call a spade. I'm special. Everybody using the word different to be nice. Oh my God. I appreciate you guys. Aquarius is the rest and be phase. Yes, and oh my God. I do hi. I know. Now I gotta change it to 1111 because I can't shut up. All right, Sagittarius, let's get real. Sag. Ooh. All right, Sag with the 7 of Cups flying out. So many questions, so many things, so many options. What do I do? What is my person up to? What are they doing? Oh, look at this 7 of Swords. You're thinking like everything possibly that could go wrong. Can I trust this? Can I trust this fool? Are you lying to yourself about something? Are you dating a bunch of people that you just can't trust? Or are you sneaking around? Calling you out. You sneaking around. Look at the Fool card. You acting like nothing bothering you, but you got a lot on your mind. You're questioning everything. Your person, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You don't know if you can trust your person. They act all sweet and lovey-dovey. They're looking good. They talk about trust. They talk about, but there's something you don't trust about this person. There's something off. You just don't know if they're always being real with you. They're good. They play you good. So let's see, are they, what's going on? Because either you think they're seeing someone else, they got their options open, or there's just something off you don't trust about this person. So their feelings for you is the Knight of Wands. What they're not telling you, the Knight of Pentacles. Trigger. The Justice card. What is up? The fear. Getting stuck in a commitment. All right. They're very cautious of a commitment. Very, what do they want? Queen of Swords. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work for me to read this. I got Libra energy showing up. But Sag, this person is all about you. There's a strong sexual urge for you. I don't know if this person's in a relationship, a commitment, or they're not being honest with you. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. All right. The reason why they're moving so slow, either this person doesn't know if they want to be in a marriage or a commitment, or this person is stuck still in a marriage or stuck married to somebody. They're getting divorced or they're doing something like that. But this is a lot of work. I mean, they are passionate about you. Maybe you're the other woman. Maybe you're the other man. Maybe you're the other person. That's why you don't trust this person. You're sneaking around. There's something else going on when, but that's what's keeping this moving so slow. And you're very passionate. They're very passionate about you. The chemistry is raw. The chemistry is real. Right? And, you know, you just, either they're not being honest about, or you already know, you know about it. You know they're attracted to you. You know they see you. You know they see you're what they want. You're definitely what they want. They could have a financial burden or business burden, work burden, and they don't know how it's going to turn out. There may be deception here, you know, with the marriage, but you got to trust your instincts, Sag. But I feel like if some of you already know that there's another relationship going on, you already know this. But if not, this person is triggered by commitment, by, you know, and it's like it's moving really slow. The Knight of Pentacles is like they're very cautious about, you know, relationships and trusting in a relationship. They might not trust you. They might think you know, because they might feel like you're a player, you know. I don't, you know, sometimes I can see that in a reading. I know everybody's innocent here, but this is their feelings for you. They might not think you're stable. They might not think that they might think you're all over the place. Like you have other options. You could have anybody you want. You know, they can see potential for growth here. You're definitely somebody that the chemistry, like I said, is real. But this is Spirit's like, this is a lot of work for this one. Putting in a lot of work for this connection. And the Moon card, a lot is changing, and this is, you know, there's still uncertainty in this reading of where this can go. The Emperor, you know, one step here at a time, I guess, with this relationship. You've got to ground in with what you want. You're the one showing up as confused, asking questions, doubting things, not sure where things are going. Maybe your expectations of a situation need to be more realistic. Let's see what I got with the low. I got soulmate. You know, I still have some growing to do, and I'm afraid of commitment. So, you know, for what it's worth, you're the one this person's going to keep coming back to because of the sexual connection. You're the person they're very passionate about, but the work is going to be on trusting one another. Because if somebody has a relationship and you're the flirt, the one, there's always going to be trust issues with this person. There's always going to be commitment issues with this person. If this person's not in another relationship, it is just showing me that, you know, it's very slow moving. This person, you know, has issues with trust, but still feels like you guys are a divine soulmate. you know, feels very comfortable with you. And this person may just need a little more time. And if some of you with the time thing, you know, I'm looking at time like normal time. A little more time. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, but in a perfect world, infinite, you know, people would do, everybody would do things perfect and right. You know, think about our parents. My parents should have never got married, never got kids. I wouldn't be here. Aries through Pisces, and they were nuts, dysfunctional. Aries through Pisces. Hello. All right, 10 of Cups. Me too. Amazing. Aries. All right, so Aries wants to see where things go. Aries like, let's pick up the pieces and move forward. Let's chill. Everybody just chill. All right. Taurus, 3 of Cups. Taurus wants to get together. Taurus feeling the love with you. Gemini is very attracted to you, sees a future with you. Cancer moving slow, very cautious with you, but definitely coming in to work on things, to make it work. Leo is like, you know, there's potential here for us to actually take this to the next step. Virgo, taking a vacation. Virgo needs time to think. Libra is very tired, stressed from the situation, but they're not giving up on this. Scorpio kind of going back and forth here, but they're like, you know, the pros outweigh the cons here. They could be juggling. Keep an eye on Scorpio, but I am seeing you guys still moving forward. Sag is wanting to take the next step. Let's go for it. Right? You got the Fool card. You know, that's trust. That's just seeing where things go and one day at a time. Capricorn sees a stability with you, wants to invest in this. Aquarius isn't sure where things are going. They kind of feel like things are just up in the air. And Pisces is in love with you. Pisces sees potential. Pisces sees strong potential, soul. I'm a cycle breaker. I think we're all on this. Everybody now, right now, yeah. There's a lot of cycle breakers. I'm sure I created some of my own ancestral wounds from my kids. You know, the only difference is Generation X. I'd admit to it. I'd be like, well, you know, I'm sorry. Let's talk it out. Let's talk about it. Right? Our parents, hell no, never hold accountability. Okay. That's me, Gem Sag, North South Node. 225. Hello, Mr. Mojo. All right. Hi. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. All right. Molasses. Cautious. Ooh, the Tower. And the Knight of Cups. Shocking revelation about, this could even be new romance coming into your life. Might shake you up a bit. But let's see. Your person. You got an earthy energy coming around you. I don't know if you're moving on from somebody or uncertain about somebody. You question, right? Your person. Your person's used to being alone. By themselves. But this is somebody that wants to move forward with you. They're being honest. They're gonna give this a chance. They want to give this a chance. You got Virgo energy. You're uncertain about opening up your heart, though, here. Last time I opened up my heart, shit hit the fan, it got burned. I don't know if you give your heart easily, maybe. But you've got somebody dependable, somebody, the thing is, though, is your person just goes they're solo. They go their own way. They're the fear of, stopping their path. What they want is the justice, and what Spirit wants you to know, the Queen of Swords. Your person doesn't want this to be difficult. They may feel confused at times. They may not like gossip or drama or bickering, fighting. You're showing up with the Tower card. I don't know if you have a reason. I don't know if you've been overly emotional, maybe a little dramatic with your emotions. This one's hard to read because your person just looks like somebody who likes their routine, likes their path, likes their way, goes solo, and wants peace with you. I see wants to make peace with you. Wants things fair. I see somebody wanting to come around, clear something up. Why are you, but you seem to be questioning what you want. whether you want to be vulnerable in this relationship, you know, whether you want to let down your guards. I don't know if you're defensive or you're on guard with this person, but you're showing up on the table as on guard with this person. Very protective of yourself. And your person just wants peace. Wants you guys to, let me see, just, can we all just get along here and move forward? I don't know, what's going on, Capricorn? Right? So I'm going to sum this up. I don't know what you're afraid of. I don't know if you're moving on from somebody. I don't know if you had a dramatic outburst with somebody, if you've been protective of yourself, you're afraid to let down your guards because of another person. But there's a person coming towards you that is, I just want to make peace with you. I just want things to be settled. I want to pick the pieces up, move forward smoothly. I want to be honest with you. You're just dealing with somebody. Their fear is having somebody stop them in their tracks, somebody stop their path. They like to go their own way. They like to do their own thing. They want to, travel if they want to travel. They want to go to the mountains if they want to go to the mountains. They like to be alone sometimes. And, I just think that's their own fear. If somebody like this would be afraid because in the past, that has been taken away from them. So they can seem like an avoidant or a runner. This couldn't confuse you, though. They can seem like an avoidant or a runner if somebody is just like, I don't know what else to do to make sure I don't lose my sense of independency. That might be what it is. But your person values you. This person values you. And it looks like they're coming back around, to figure out which direction you guys are going in. I want to work things out. Let's see. I don't know what I want. I love you. I still have growing to do. I don't know if there's long distance between you and this person, but this person does love you. This person, I don't know. Obviously, Capricorn, I'm going to go with you have a reason, because we don't just get this guarded for no reason. We don't get this confused, something blow up, you get your feelings hurt, you're afraid to get your feelings hurt. Somebody coming to do the cleanup. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. That's why I hide in my house. All right. Aries through Pisces. The sun is about to come out and play. Aries judgment. All right. So, can you stop judging me? Can we do this again? Can you forgive me? Taurus, we have the Knight of Cups. Taurus got love for you. We'll get through this. I feel like you and Taurus got some love here that's going to break each other down. Gemini, you got some fight in you with Gemini too. You've got, look, we've been through a lot. We're tired, but we got this fight. We got this battle. We're going to win the war. Cancer sees the future. They want to invest in this. 10 of Pentacles. Leo coming in with an apology or the truth, but it's like, hey, we got to break through. We got to figure this out. Virgo wanting to get things started with you. This could be brand new with Virgo. Libra wanting to make justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do make peace here with a Libra. Scorpio wants to get things started with you too, right? They're very interested in you. Sagittarius wants to speak their truth to you. Wants to be honest with you. Capricorn wants to reconcile or get together, date. Aquarius. And you got the 3 of Cups, so you and another Capricorn, but looks like good times coming in for you. Aquarius wants a relationship, wants to level up. And Pisces thinks the world of you. Pisces wants to get things started or communicate with you. All right. Don't be mean. Tap that screen. What happened to my damn? I'm losing my mind. All right. Aquarius is ready. Where are you? I'm going to tell you something good. You're amazing. 239. All right. Let's get a good reading for Aquarius. Let's get a good one. Yes, you can send me an email. I don't know when I'll be able to get to read it yet because Mondays are long. But I'll try to read. I always do read my emails. I can't always respond. Mind loss. Mind loss comes with me. I lost my mind. I lost my mind a long time ago. All right, let's see. All right, Aquarius, 5 of Wands. You trying to fix something? 2 of Wands. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. You're invested in something and you're not giving up. Your person over here is stuck, not seeing the love you're giving. You've been putting all this effort into somebody and, this person is not available. They care about you. Queen of Pentacles definitely care about you. But this person's stuck at work, stuck in their life, stuck in their career, stuck in their routine, stuck. not seeing the gift of the love that you're giving to them. They're not on the same page right now. And so this energy makes sense. I mean, like, you know, sometimes you just gotta not force it, not fight it, not fix it, and not do anything except keep your options open. It might not be the right time right now. This person might not be, they might be ignoring you, not giving you the time. They can't. They're not. They're not seeing it. But this doesn't say you have to let go. It's just saying, hey, you know, all right, if you're still there when I come back, maybe we can check out. Maybe we can check in on each other. But this is just saying, Aquarius, you gotta get your foot back out there. You just gotta keep moving forward. This person, if they're in a place right now where they're just not mentally or physically able to give you what you need, there's no fighting it. You don't have to prove anything. There's no proving that you're worthy of this person. They are just not in a place to see the gift. You can wave it in front of them all you want. But this is a card of apathy, disappointment, and depression. And this also, you know, you're moving forward energetically. This also shows that it's not a rejection, it's just a redirection. You may meet up on another route. Their feelings for you. We got the page, what they're not telling you is how attracted they are to you, but there could be, I'm seeing another person in the picture too. All right, the trigger, communication and dishonesty. Or not making it work. Let's see. There's a couple people in this. They do, look at what they want, the Three of Pentacles. What does Spirit want you to know? The Ace of Wands. All right, so I don't know if this is the wrong place, wrong time. All right. Your person, they see you. They got you on their mind. They got a crush on you. They got feelings for you. But they can only give so much right now. There looks like there's other people going on that there's a holdup. Right? And it's not that this can't work. It's just that right now there's just nothing they can do. Their focus is being pulled in all different directions. They're not happy. There's some unhealthy relationships around them. And they got to figure out what they're doing here. If they're used to something like this, they're not going to see the love that you're giving them right now. They're being drained. It's like they're shutting down. They're shutting down right now, you know, in a sense. But they do, you know, there is this underlying Three of Pentacles when I see the longing for this relationship. And it's in hopes that you guys can make it work at some point. Or they've thought about you guys making it work. But we're seeing a pause right now. We're seeing a pause in the situation because of all this that's going on. This isn't stopping them from thinking that you're, you know, very attractive, and their feelings for you can even be like, you know, I got love for you. You know, I think about you. You have so many signs here. It's not even funny. Let's see what else there. There's somebody, I mean, this person might even have somebody in their life that is jealous, manipulative, emotionally manipulative. It could be work, friends, family. Fights, arguments, conflict going on around them. Right. They may abandon people before they get abandoned. You know, I don't know what I want right now. I wish I could take it back. All right. You know, and you got soulmate energy, but the thing that stands out the most here is the fights, arguments, and conflict. And it does feel like there's just a situation they can't seem to resolve. And it's keeping you stuck, but you can't hold yourself back. This person got to figure out what makes them happy. And that's it. That's it. Let me talk to him. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, guys, don't forget I'm going live at 4:30 today. And I don't know how long I'll be on today, though. No more than 2 hours, that's for sure. Let's see. All right. You got the tower at the bottom here. All right, so Aries. All right, Aries the Fool. All right, you know, let's just kind of see where things go. Take a leap of faith. All right. So that they could be. This could be a fresh start. Taurus definitely feeling you. Taurus is, you know, trying to focus on the future. You know, it feels destined between the two of you. Gemini taking a break. Gemini feeling like I need a rest, recoup, but this isn't over. Cancer, all right? Cancer struggling with the separation or struggling with what happened between the two of you. Leo wanting to give this a second chance, give this another chance. Virgo and their feelings for you. So they might be quiet right now, but give them some time. This is their process and their feelings. Libra, 5 of Cups. Libra feels like they disappointed you, and it looks like they feel sad if you guys are separated. Scorpio, the chemistry is real, right? They're definitely on fire for you. Sagittarius, there's some negative energy between you and Sag. You guys both doubt the situation. Capricorn, it feels like it's not going anywhere. You know, you kind of feel stuck, but you don't know what to do. Aquarius, you got the Ace of Wands again. All right, so somebody's got the, you know, the vibes for you. Right? Somebody's got the vibes for you, but it seems like you're dealing with somebody that's got a, you know, they got some stuff going on in their life that's keeping them down. You know, you might be, you know, yeah, you could fix or change somebody or try to help somebody, but not in this case. They got to help themselves. But we got communication from another Aquarius. And Pisces, the 10 of Swords, right? So it looks like things have kind of hit an ending with you and a Pisces right now. Right? Maybe things have gotten too kind of hectic between you and the Pisces. All right. Thank you. Can't fix. You're welcome. All right. 251. All right, Pisces. Let's do this. Yes, I have the super chats already up. The link is pinned to the comments if you guys want to, if you see it. All right, let's see. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. All right, we got a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but Libra energy. You, 9 of Cups. All right. You know what you want. Hear me roar. Leo energy. Your person, oh, might just go out with a good one. You know your person's got love for you. You know they desire you. You know there's a bond there. You know it's strong. But the thing is that you want what you want and you don't hold back. You fight for what you want. I don't know if you got jealous. I don't know if you get jealous. If you can't have what you want or you desire something and you think your person is doing something, talking to somebody, with somebody, this person is showing up. You know, you may feel like, look, this person might be thinking, you know, you can do better, or, you know, because I also look at this as a challenge too. Like this person feels like they could disappoint you. But all in all, the energy is, you know, I desire you, but also it's sort of a friendship. There's a third, there's like a, you know, there's a getting along, socializing, keeping things light, keeping things fun. But they might get along with a lot of people. Maybe they attract a lot of people. This can be somebody who's very, very attractive, and you might get jealous, but this person desires you. You got an Aquarius energy. This person desires you. I don't know if you're on guard, you know, you're keeping your desire protected. You're kind of sitting back, like, you know, trying to keep it together. You don't want to be, you don't want to seem like you don't want to seem desperate. You want to seem confident. And I think you're doing a great job. Let's see. Maybe your person wants you to let loose, lighten up, let loose, have some fun, not take life so serious, maybe. Maybe they think you're coming on too strong or coming on too serious, in control of everything. Just go with me. It's coming through as I'm coming through, you know, as it's just kind of flowing through. The trigger, you know, you're afraid to take chances, risks. Your person's more risque. Your person may feel like you're so responsible. You're so, I mean, look, Pisces. Hell yeah. If this is you and I'm picking this up, I mean, good for you. I mean, you got your shit together. But I pull that for myself sometimes, and I always hear, you know, we can be a little rigid at times, you know, and too serious. You got to be responsible all the time. And your person's desires, you know, for you to loosen up, lighten up. Because it does seem like this person is very attracted to you. Right? They are afraid to open up their heart, though. They do have a fear of commitment, so that's no lie. This is the fear. Fear of commitment, fear of being exposed, fear of looking weak. That's why they play like everything's, cheerful, chippery, lighthearted. This person's afraid to get their heart broken. What do they want? Sex. They want chemistry. They want you. What does Spirit want you to know? I see the Two of Wands. I mean, the opportunity's there. This person, there's a lot of lust here. This person is really attracted to you, but it does look like you're looking for something more serious, more stable. So this could, if you're struggling with this person that I'm picking up on, it's not that this person don't think you're beautiful, attractive, confident, strong, responsible, blah, 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 blah. They know you want commitment, and if they're just wanting sex and they're not wanting to commit and get emotionally involved, then no matter what you say or do, if somebody's sticking to their truth, and they're saying, I don't want that, that's the only problem I'm seeing. This person just knows that you want more stability with them, and they're wanting, to kind of let loose and explore and have fun, adventure. It could go somewhere. You got the Two of Wands. It could go somewhere, but it's just not going to happen overnight with these cards that I'm seeing. But there is potential. Let me see what else. Same way. I'm on Pisces, 7th house. I have stellium in Pisces. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I got jealous and possessive. I dive in and out of relationships. I gotta please be patient with me, but I mean, and that's the Strength card. How patient can you be? This is just one of these things where it's, where do my values lie? And is this person, what should I do with this relationship? You're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, ready for your big win. And your person's a Knight of Wands, which is very ambitious, but ego-driven, passionate, and, lust. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Here for a good time, not a long time. All right, Aries through Pisces. Look at the Strength card again. Look at the synchronicity. I have a Leo. All right, Aries. All right, Aries, lacking and disappointing you. We're feeling bad for whatever happened. Taurus, 3 of Swords. All right, there could be a separation between you and an Aries, you and a Taurus. You know, it just looks like they're disappointing you. They can't give you what you need. Gemini, though, the Star card. So Gemini is still wishing and hoping. Cancer, 8 of Pentacles, wants to work on it with you. Leo wants to see where things go with you as well. Virgo, still wanting to see what's out there, what's going on, where this could go. Libra wants to see growth in this relationship as well. Scorpio, doesn't seem like it's going anywhere with a Scorpio. Sag, there's a big win coming in with you and a Sag. Capricorn, taking the next step. 3 of Wands, looks like making some progress with a Capricorn. Aquarius, subtle changes, but things are still uncertain. And Pisces, 8 of Swords, right? So you're kind of stuck on somebody, but you've got to make sure, you know, it seems like you're doubting a situation. Your Pisces might be doubting a situation. You know, something's not working. All right, guys. I love you. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, everybody that's here. Logelia, Debbie, Infinite. I love you guys. I might be thinking about changing around my schedule. I might do Thursday nights. I used to do Wednesday nights, but I might do Thursday nights and Mondays, all signs, and then do my individuals the rest of the week. I don't know. So I might do Mondays this way and then Thursdays. After I go up to New England, when I come back mid-October, I'm going to probably change it to that and give that a shot. See if shaking up one of the nights. Right. So, I mean, not super late, but so I'll have to take a poll. I'll have to see. All right, guys. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you in a while. I used to do Sunday morning. It was kind of, I was kind of, I don't know. It used to be my day. I used to do Sunday mornings, but there's too many people on Sunday mornings. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. I'll see you at 4:30. I might make it 4:15, guys. I always do that.